Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back.
Well, Amanda, you are officially done with chemotherapy now.
Hallelujah.
How do you feel?
It's been a little bit of an emotional or roller coaster these past few days. Per usual, the 2 days after chemotherapy were really rough, and then yesterday was great, and then today I woke up and I felt like crap. Not like sickness, but just kind of like ugh. So it's a little bit of a roller coaster. This one.
And this isn't usual, right? Where
No.
you have a couple days, you feel bad, but you throw up 2 days after,
Mm-hmm.
and then to have a day where you feel really good, and then they go back and feel kind of crummy, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure every single chemo round. They have not been identical at all. They have not been the same. They've been very unique. This past the 6-month chemo has been very unique.
I know that you had been kind of waxing and weaning between 6 months or going 9 or 12 months. Do you feel like this has affirmed even more the decision to be good at 6 months because that's what UCSF recommends?
I definitely have been going back and forth. Now that it's over with, I'm like, oh, should I go 9? Should I go 12? If I really listen to myself, I know 12, I know that 6 is probably the route I'm gonna do. But I do want to talk to my neuro-oncologist, just let her know, like, hey, just certain questions that I've asked every single gosh dang time that I've been
Plus, how many times you emailed her about it, too?
But I would say I'm tolerating chemotherapy well, which means if I were to have a recurrence, we know that, we're hopeful that my body tolerates chemotherapy well. So if I had to go back onto chemotherapy, that's an option. And so yeah, I don't know. Jury's out. like everything.
You were on here not that long ago saying, I feel so good.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely stopping at 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
And I, to be honest, I feel so good right now that I don't even feel like I need to do the last round because...
I get it now. I definitely feel like I should have done this fast.
Let me ask you this. What has changed from you going from such a place of congruency and confidence in your healing, in your being done at 6 months, to now getting to a place where you're like,
fear. Fear of the unknown and the uncertainty of it all. And I highly doubt that I'm going to do any more treatment, but I don't know.
No, I appreciate you acknowledging that. I think that's an important thing. And like we've said many times through this whole thing, fear is a normal emotion to feel. And every decision you make that is made from a place of love is always the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
Should we tell them the story about the God winks on your last day of chemo?
Yes, but can you do it? Because I don't remember all of them.
Okay. So Amanda, like she said, she's had some fear of the unknown moments, and understandably so. I think we all would probably be doing the same if we were in her shoes. So we take her chemotherapy in the morning, and we shared our chemo ceremony in one of the previous videos, and then we go for a walk. Or it's the morning of the final chemo. Now, when I woke up that morning, I had this thought, and the thought was, gosh, wouldn't it be funny if it rained on us while we were walking? And I said that because there was this time several years before where Amanda and I were out walking, and it was clear skies. All of a sudden, a cold front, it was one of those things that would move. A cold front came through, the temperature dropped something like 15 degrees in 30 seconds, and it was so close to snowing here, which never happens, and it lasted for maybe 2 minutes, and we went back inside. And so the thought was, well, wouldn't it be funny if something like that happened again? As of this recording, it is March 6th of 2025. Amanda has not had her period since December of 2024.
Yes.
Well, you've already talked about it on there now,
That's
so I
fine.
think it's just weird it coming out of my mouth. But since you're asking me telling the story, I'm going to tell it. She has been worried about what's going on, what could be happening, what's her body doing, and it's a normal thing. Or I don't know if normal is the word, but it has been known that that can happen for people when they're going through chemotherapy treatment. The morning of her final, so this would have been last Sunday, her final treatment, this is maybe a few minutes before we're going to go do it. She goes to the bathroom and I hear her laughing. Guess who has come back to town?
Who, Jesse?
Do we still say Aunt Flo?
Probably not.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's probably horribly unpolitically correct now, but I don't know what else to do to make it funny, so just please forgive me if that's a dated comment.
It's a male comment, for sure.
Yeah, well, or that, whatever it is. I really mean it from a loving place. But guess who's come back to town? And so then I said to Amanda...
Santa, Jess.
Yeah, definitely not Santa. I don't believe in coincidences, and isn't it interesting that this has now been almost 3 months since it's been absent, but here you are literally on the precipice of going into this next phase of your life beyond treatment, and it's almost like your body in its infinite wisdom is now redirecting resources from everything it's been doing to support your healing, support you working through chemo, to now going back to normal day-to-day bodily function. All right, well, we can dismiss that as some weird coincidence of biology, whatever it is. We leave to go on our walk, and Amanda is waiting for me outside, and she's standing there holding a penny. And she's got a big smile on her face because whenever she finds pennies, she sees them as a sign from...
My cat, Bello.
My
soulmate.
Who passed away several years ago. And she's waiting for me in the same spot she always does. Penny wasn't there yesterday, or you could say we didn't see it. So coincidence number 2. We go for a walk and we turn down the street we always turn down, and we get about halfway down the street and we look over, and in between the 2 buildings there is this perfectly positioned rainbow, almost like a picture frame. Now I haven't seen a rainbow there before, and we had talked about a rainbow in a previous video, or maybe it's one of my writings, about when Amanda went for one of her follow-up MRIs and there was a rainbow coming out, and we took that as a good sign. It was like a God wink. Or we could say coincidence number 3, but I don't believe in coincidences. We go to the end of the street and then we're fortunate enough where we can walk along the coastline. Kid you not, there's a rainbow that is literally touching down in the ocean right in front of us. Now, I've never seen that before. I've tried many times to chase the rainbow to its origin or to its ending place, but I've never quite made it there. It is almost right in front of us. And I'm thinking, well, Amanda, so I'm telling you, Amanda, there's something going on here. Like somebody or something is trying to say, hey, you're going to be okay. You are being looked after. Now, it's a beautiful day. It's a little bit of clouds, sunny skies, though. And we walk for a little bit longer. We turn up another street. And then, as I thought to myself in the morning, these clouds just open up and it dumps rain on us. It just dumps. And Amanda starts laughing because she says, you got to be kidding me. We have walked every single day for the last 8 or 9 months during treatment doing this, and through the winter, and we've never once been rained on.
Nope.
Yet here it is, the very last day, and not only is that, it was raining in the way, like a downpour, not a little drizzle, a downpour, much in the way I was thinking about that morning of wouldn't it have been funny if this were to happen. So you add those all up, and what I choose to believe is that someone, something, whether it's God, spirit, universe, the divine, whatever it is winking at you, just letting you know that you're in a transition period onto the next chapter of life, and that you will, but putting your trust and faith in the recommendation of your neuro-oncologist was not steered you wrong,
right? And
also in your own knowingness, you're going to be good.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Anything else for this one?
Nope.
So we are going to head up to San Francisco for your next MRI.
Our second home.
Which will be on March 14th.
Yes.
So send lots of love and good energy to March 14th.
Yeah. And
then after that, we'll be on to the next.
Yep. Oh my. Here we go.
Here we go. All right, everybody. We love and appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.